Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Salomon Barrios Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Salomon came off another multi-home run series against the Jackson Generals. Playing right field still, so we will see how they want to do us in that spot. Clearly we'd rather be playing shortstop, but if this is the spot where they have the most need for us, then that's where we're going to play, by gosh.
New to his AA squad, gets a
Yeah. This is all stuff that we all know about. Okay, let's get out here and get some more. Play some more baseball.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Johnny Weiler, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And here he comes, El Chalo Maracucho, Salomon Barrios.
Early lead if he can come through here.
They're giving him the chance to drive home a run here if we can get one. So let's see what we can do here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh,
fastball taken, but
that's an ugly spot to try to hit.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Go, kid, one time right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses.
Yeah, there's a 1-1 count. Although it kind of would gall him, I'm sure. You got to remember that you got to take the bases if they're going to give them to you. So if they're willing to throw well outside the zone like this and they're going to dance around, a base, a base on balls is way more valuable to a team than a strikeout is. Clearly, if you can go for the home run, you should, but
the 2-1. Slap hard the opposite way.
But, if you can slap for a base hit here, get a single,
and they'll hold that
that's valuable too.
As everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
The 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Alonso is there. He's there to make the catch.
Well, that's a sac fly for the Bay Bears. That's unfortunate, but we got to run across. That's something.
Taken a 1-0 lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Travis Green, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we got 2.
Ooh, there you go. So Salomon gets himself a base hit, a single to left field, but otherwise not much going on here. Get a run, nothing else.
No errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Bay Bears lead it 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Salomon Barrios, runner in scoring position.
Where they put? Oh, well, 4 runs up on the board here in the second. So Salomon really only adding insult to injury if we get one across here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a ball 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
1-0 count.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Oof.
Swing.
I was early on that one. I wanted it. I wanted it so bad, and I wound up swinging at it.
Come on, let's hold him.
Oh, and that slider now, too. Yeesh. Okay. Okay. We're good. We're cool.
Hey,
The
see it.
1-2.
Rip it. Here you go.
Well struck down the right field.
Oh, is that going to stay fair? It is not.
This will land foul
Shoot.
as he didn't miss by much.
Come on, let it rip right here.
Come on,
The
Salomon.
1-2. Misses inside off the plate.
Just lean into that one. Wear it on the hip. You're a tough guy.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
I don't think that was a very good one to hit. Yeah.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second.
All right, well, ground out to second. That's not helpful,
Plenty of
but
time, and the side is retired. So they
all
pick
things
up 3
considered, we
runs
made him
on
work.
only 2
Made
hits
him
in the
throw a
inning.
few pitches.
No errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the
We'll
bottom
keep
half
going
of
here.
inning number 2. The Bay Bears on top, 4-0. Stepping in, Salomon Barrios. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
all right. 5-0, top of the 4th.
Hey,
It's looking like one of those 6 at bat kind of days.
First pitch of the at bat. Line drive to center
Oh,
field.
that was a good one to hit.
And he will get
And he's
there
just
to
gonna-
make the running play, and that will end the inning. One
Just
hit,
gonna track that
left.
one down.
On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Bay Bears lead it 5-0.
Well, that stinks.
Striding in, Bernardo
Oh, we
Valencia.
finally get a
Leads
chance to
off
field
the
something.
5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard.
That's one of the things I'm not real fond about playing right field, is that we get so many fewer fielding opportunities out
Higher
here.
approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Barrios is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Ready for another
Oh, and another
chance.
one.
Bob
Okay.
Suzuki, 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Well, Pensacola pulls a couple back, but we are still on top.
Hammered the other way to deep right field.
Gonna have room back here,
Barrios
Salomon?
looking up.
Not really.
And this one is gone. A home
I mean, I
run.
know you think you're superhuman, Salomon, but I don't think you were gonna jump to catch that one.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That's the thing about this lineup. They can hurt you in a hurry. They were down big coming into this inning, and now they're only down 2.
All right.
One pitch
So
only here.
stepping
Here we
in,
go.
Solomon Barrios.
Top of the 7th. Yeah, I think now's a good time to pop our showtime.
From the stretch, here's the
Nope.
below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing
Hey,
you
let's
want to
hold
do
him
on
right
the
here.
mound
Wait
is
for your
fall
pitch up
behind.
there, huh?
Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hey, get a good one.
New.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0 home
New.
is laid off, but in there for strike
Gonna
1.
lay off that one. Seemed like a good one to ground into a double play on. And that's not what I'm feeling right now.
Nobody here.
The
Nobody.
2-1 home. That's lifted the other way.
And that's just going to be a pop fly to left field. What a shame.
He's got it 1 away. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Sorry, Salomon.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bob Suzuki.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but a home run is a home run.
Hit in the air to right field. Barrios is there to put it away, and
Not
the
a
runner will be
problem.
forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we're back
So
under a
here's the
400
leadoff
average,
hitter,
which
Salomon
really we
Barrios. He'll try and
never
lead
ought to
things
have been
off
that
here in
high,
inning
honestly.
number
But
9.
Double-A, the pitching is all terrible.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, no outs here.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Let's go, big dog.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Yeah, they don't want any of Salomon right now.
This game is way
He's only 1 for 4 on the day, but
so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
ooh.
And that's finally over for a strike.
I think that was probably a sympathy call more than anything.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with it.
All right. That one's going. Off the wall. That's not nothing.
He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's going to make it safely.
Way to go, Salomon. Venga. Triple here in the top of the 9th.
Anytime the ball is hit,
No outs, good chance to score here.
It's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that
And if the wall, well, I guess that is one of the short walls out there, but still, if that wall had been any shorter, it would have been adios, pelota.
Hey, get him yourself right here, kid.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Hit hard to short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop
Okay.
for the first out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Travis Green. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. The 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Okay.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Okay.
Now
What do
the
you got?
2-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's
All right. Base hit up the middle. That gives us a nice little insurance run. Man on first. Way to go. Merritt did a good job. Salomon did a great job getting the third.
To stretch this lead to 3 takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher.
And that should seal this one up.
No doubt, as an offense, all you're...
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
10-4 the final in this game. The Mobile Bay Bears jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nick Tropiano earns his first win of the season. Johnny Weiler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mauricio Rios works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. Pensacola find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Dave Gunter will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
1 out, 2 on. Top of the first. Let's go, Salomon.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Stung into
All
the gap
right,
in
here we
right
go,
center.
Salomon.
Should be extra bases.
Nice.
And this will bang up against the wall. And the runner is in from second.
Hold it right there. Hold it.
And the second run will
Bases
score as
clearing
well.
double for Salomon Barrios. Venga, let's
Way low
go.
for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Guy.
Line towards center field. Catch made and
We're gonna challenge him.
center as the runner tags from second. The relay, too late. And
Moving
he's
up to
safe at
third on that
And
fly
now we'll
out,
look
so
at the
make it
starting
a
lineup for the
productive out,
visitors
if
in this
nothing
one.
else.
Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Should be aware that productive outs are a kind of faulty concept in and of themselves, but you might as well make something happen if they're going to get an out.
I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch, does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
Hubert Spencer.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
All right, let's see
Here
what
now
you
the
got.
2-2. Fouled off.
Oh, big guy right here. Pitch, huh?
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Okay, 3-2
Now on
count.
3 and 2
Can't
as a
run
pitcher,
because I got
you
no
gotta
base
go
to
with the
run
pitch
to
that
except
you
home.
feel most comfortable throwing.
The whole idea of running on 3-2 with 2 outs is that if it is a walk,
3-2
then you get an extra base anyway, so
And
the
they're
steal
at
is
the
moot.
corners now with 2 away.
If it's a
At this
strikeout,
rate, he's gonna set
the
some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or
the
he'll get an
what
early
am I
look.
thinking?
We'll see if he can settle down
The
here and
out
start
is
to find the
recorded
strike
at the
zone,
plate, so
or
there's
if he
no danger
continues to
being
struggle.
thrown out. And if it's hitting to play, well, you're already on the
Set to
run.
get his evening at the plate started. Orville.
Unfortunately, if I were to run on a walk like that, the ball would be at the home plate, and I would be, pretty much dead.
2 down now.
The 2-1. This is line to left.
That is going to be pulled in out there, but
catch to retire the side.
still made it a productive inning. 2 runs recorded by Salomon Barrios. Let's go.
On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Bay Bears on top, 2-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jared Cisneros batting just a notch below 300 so
Okay.
far on the season.
Cisneros.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Barrios.
Salomon's got it. Where are your glasses, Salomon? I thought I equipped you with some glasses out here, but you don't appear to be wearing them.
Lead it 2-0.
Hey, 2 out.
So digging in now.
I mean, I know the world needs to see your pretty face, Salomon, but
home 2 in his first at bat.
staring at the sun is not a good way
And get that one his last at bat. But I got
to present it.
And he turns on one.
Oh, that's
sending it high
going.
and deep to right.
Adios,
And it's gone as
pelota!
they add still another.
There's another one for Salomon. Luis Aparicio Barrios Garcia, number 7 on the season, 369 feet, 109 miles an hour exit velocity. Man, and he is crushing it.
3-0 ball game.
Well, when it left its
And
bat,
it's
I didn't think
appropriate
it had
on
the height to
Easter
even clear the fence.
Sunday that you
Shows
praise
how
it.
much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Settling in now, Lewis Murdoch. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Murdoch.
Oh, I don't think I'm getting to that one.
To the right side.
Just back up the dude over there at second, and that'll end the inning.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Bay Bears on top, 3-0.
Hey, nobody.
So long.
Riding in once again, Bob Suzuki. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Barrios is there, and he'll bring this one in.
It's not going to be there in time, I'm afraid.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Stepping up now.
2 for 2 on the day, Salomon is. Scored all 3 of the runs here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
Fastball down and away. Not going for that one.
1-0 the count.
At least not right now. Catch me when I'm a little more tired and paying less attention.
Here's a look over to first.
Might be a different story.
Get back in standing. The 1-0. He pulls this one into right.
All right, and that's just a cheap little bloop into right field, but that's still another base hit.
There are 2 aboard now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Yeah, we see a lefty and
These guys are talking about Salomon hitting for the cycle today. I've never hit for the cycle in the course of playing MLB The Show, so I'm kind of doubting it's going to happen. Would be awesome if it did, of course, but not putting a lot of stock in it.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most.
Yeah, no question on that one, I'm afraid.
Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
The second baseman.
Line drive to left. And
that's going to get down. How about that?
And a good throw is going to hold.
I was kind of convinced that one was going to wind up being just a quick line out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Orville. Drew.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through the left base.
Yeah, I'm not going on that one.
This is now a 4-0 ball game.
That would have been a good way to get gunned down at home.
Stepping up to the
While I don't have a lot of respect for these guys' outfield arms, I'd rather not screw that one up if at all possible.
Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed.
Okay, we finally get a strikeout here.
Out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high.
Oh man, that one's off the wall.
Just missed a home run to the
bases clearing double here.
In to score is the runner from
beautiful,
first.
Beautiful hit.
When you mess with the bull,
and there you go. There's Choo Choo running the train on these guys.
Which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Man, oh man. And here he comes, Salomon Barrios here in the top of the 7th, 3 for 3. Double, single, home run. We're just missing the triple to go for the cycle. Now, again, I don't think it's going to happen on account of I've never hit for the cycle playing this game. But I've been wrong before.
Lined hard toward right center.
Oh, come on, get down. There you go.
Gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
You know what? I'm going for it.
Second, looking for the cycle. And he is out at third.
Well, whatever. He's still 4 for 4 on the day with the double, but
to me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but
yeah. You know what? It's 8-0. You might as well go for the cycle.
At the plate,
You got nothing to lose.
He bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily.
I don't know if we were quite into mercy rule territory if this were Little League, but you know, at this point, Salomon, I think, is just showing off a bit.
No, that's down. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Want to go for that short wall in right field.
Hey, see it. Try it. Let's
Actually, I
go,
kind of
big
don't.
dog.
Hit back up the middle.
Well,
Bare hand for
that's going to be a double play for Salomon, so it's not a 5 for 5 day, but you know, 4 for 5, 2 doubles, a single, and a home run. That's not bad. 3 RBIs.
Shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Bay Bears lead it 9-0.
And a run. Can't forget the run. 2 runs,
On
actually.
paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Bay Bears.
Valley Cat's demanding attention again. I guess I better go tend to her.
Gene Burkhardt notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. Pensacola attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Zach Littell, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year.
6 for 10 with a homer, triple, 2 doubles, 3 singles, 3 R. Just go off, Salomon. Get these guys.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch outside.
I was going to take that one anyway, but with the steal, that just makes it all the sweeter.
So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk.
What are we thinking?
Out. The 1-0 home. And this one gets away.
That was a bad swing, but it's also not a great throw for that matter.
He advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second.
Well, that's not bad. If we line out here.
Enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Keep it going.
Drew stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Hot shot on the ground is short.
All right, well, that is going to be a run. Salomon's going to wind up getting the RBI, but he's going to get the RBI, but no hit. Yeah, can't talk. What's going on here?
Stepping into the box, Salomon Barrios. 0 for 1.
Okay, Salomon. Bad one to swing at. I'm not sure why I was going for that one.
Up there, huh?
Oh, that one too. Sliders. Hate sliders.
Hey, no outs here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is off.
Oh, golly.
He chased it for strike 2.
Oh, man.
Here you go.
I think Salomon partied it up a little too much yesterday. Oh, two-seamer inside. How did I miss that one?
Now at the plate, Salomon Barrios. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Yeah. Okay, Salomon.
To the at-bat on its way.
Center yourself and let's try this again.
Garcia has a play, looks it into
Pop
his
up.
glove,
Okay.
and there's one gone.
Pop up to the third baseman. Sure, why not?
Stepping in, Salomon.
Okay,
Barrios.
well,
He's hitless coming into this
here we are in the
at-bat, so
8th. It's now a 2-2 game. This is basically the only thing I've done today is strike out, pop out.
Possible, but this very well could be the last chance.
That was a good one to mash.
2 out, nobody on.
Thought I had good timing on it, but apparently not.
And it's 1-1.
Nice lead.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Hey, we got 2.
Ooh, here we go.
Hit hard up the middle, and that
I
finds
was
its
expecting a
way
little
through
more
the
out of that
base
power
hit.
swing there, Salomon, but, you know, you make a base hit.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the
11-game
8th
hitting
to
streak
extend his
on
hitting
the
streak.
was on the
he was
line. I
staring
wasn't
at
even
his
paying
last
attention
at-bat
to it.
Right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey,
Well,
better late than never, and I'm sure when he walks
there you
in
go,
that
I guess.
batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last.
On the
AB
other
of this
hand,
game, so
with the free base, now he can start thinking about stealing some bases.
And he'll dive back in safely.
Hey,
come
need
on
you
now,
right
give
here.
me
Let's
some.
go, kid. Hey, 2 down here.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good
Just missed
motion to try to
count,
steal
and it
on.
runs
Maybe
full
not the
now.
best,
Have
but,
some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander
well,
begin
with a 3-2
throwing.
count, I'm going to be running anyway, so.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Looking good. No one better. Come on.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. High in the air out to center
Oh, let's
field.
go, Salomon.
Valencia sprinting
Go, go,
after
go,
it.
go, go,
He
go.
makes
Damn.
the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2.
Okay.
Into the box now, Bernardo Valencia.
Well, we're still tied here in the 9th. And with my luck, this is going to be the walk-off. So
Here's
let's...
the 0-1 pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it.
Yes,
Game
indeed.
over. Walk-off home
Off the scoreboard. Oh, well, what are you going to do?
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Rerun.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Oh, so we finally get a fielding opportunity before we get a hitting opportunity.
In the series, no hits to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Okay.
Barrios is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
There you go.
With that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime.
I don't care about the home squad.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look
Get out of
up
here.
and down this lineup. One thing jumps out.
Let me get back out here so I can hit some balls.
Digging in now,
for
Salomon
Mobile,
Barrios.
the
He's
right
been
fielder.
swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in.
Oof,
Swung on
that
and missed for
cutter,
the first
though.
strike.
Wow.
Hey, let her rip here.
I'm not expecting too much out of this one, but I'm not contact swinging. Are you kidding me?
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Nobody. Ah, big guy, stay hot up there.
Come on.
Sent on the
Oh,
ground.
rolled it.
Second.
Yuck.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Dang.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
Digging in for
Now
his
batting,
second at-bat,
right fielder,
Salomon Barrios.
Salomon
0 for 1 here in the early
Barrios.
going.
All right.
Oh, let it fly.
Ooh,
Hey, two
this
away
is
now.
a
Attaboy.
tight spot here.
Here's the
Let's
first
pop the
pitch to him.
showtime. Oh, and I popped it up.
Morris moving to his left.
Solomon. Really now?
That ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left.
Hey, we got no outs.
So striding
And now
in,
we're behind
Salomon
here.
Barrios,
Now batting,
as he'll
right
look to
fielder,
bring home that tying run from
Salomon
second with a base hit into the
Barrios.
outfield.
Rip it, rip it, kid.
First
Rip it and
delivery
rip it.
to him on the way. Hit
Oh,
hard down the left
yuck.
field line. But this is foul
Hey,
near
try
the
that
seats.
big time. Here you go.
Hey, need you on.
Hung that change up too. That's one you should mash.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Fielder's choice. At least it
they
wasn't a
avoid
double
what could have
play,
been a
but
costly
fielder's
double
choice
play there.
nonetheless.
Yeah, Met, credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
And we still got a man on third here. And we still got the chance to steal on this guy.
Second baseman, Hubert Spencer.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Really got nothing to lose at this point except the game.
Runner
Oh,
goes
I
for
stole-
second. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Two.
Cusianero is there. Let's see if they test it.
Relay.
Oh, yuck.
On to first, a double play.
That was dumb.
2 hits and they leave 1.
That was real dumb.
Stepping
That's on
into the
me.
box, Freddie Alonso.
He flew out, and I didn't get back to
Yeah,
first
guys,
base in
everyone knows
time.
He's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready for another shot now. Andreas Velasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, pitcher to try and
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap at the wall, but
Okay, off the top of the wall. Really not much you could have done there, Solomon, I don't think.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Salomon Barrios.
All right, well, we're looking to lose this one.
And he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let
Well,
that
that's going to
out
get down to the
way.
corner, so that'll be a double for Solomon, if nothing else.
Just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And
Can't
he's
say
in
that
there
he's not
easily
still
at
out here
second with a
trying.
1-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get
Yep,
him another AB in
blooped
this
it
one,
right down
but
in
he's
the
able
corner.
to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could
second
be
baseman,
my last AB of this
Hubert.
game. So if I'm going to keep
And
this
this
streak
guy's got a
alive,
real
I'm
slow
gonna have to do it
slow
right now.
motion.
Looked like the fastball got away
Might be
from
worth
him
trying to
there.
steal on
It's ball
him,
2.
or not.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Runners on his
He'll
way
do
to
it.
third.
Stay here,
Pitch
on the back, on the back.
outside, the throw.
I don't care.
Not in
I
time
don't
as he
care.
just does get in there ahead of the
See
throw.
how much I don't care.
They just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm.
Oh, yeah.
He swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now a sac fly will score me.
1 out now. Touch up for us. Right guy, right place.
Checked his swing there. And
Okay,
here we
and that's a
go.
walk.
No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
So we got something going here in the 8th.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now batting, the left fielder, Travis Green.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hey, your turn.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can't.
Hit hard to short.
Oh,
and he can't
bobbles
come up
it.
with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get.
Well, they
the
turned
second out
that
of
double
the
play
inning.
into a fielder's choice, but Salomon does still get across
They couldn't
to
turn the
score.
ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Well, that'll bring up Salomon here in the 9th.
He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Okay, no pressure.
From the stretch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike
Yikes.
one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Barrios is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long. All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the hard.
Oh!
And meanwhile,
And Salomon gets beamed there.
Well, you never want the time.
Maybe you want to start actually wearing that shin guard that I gave you, Salomon, rather than just being a tough guy up there.
He can work around it.
Okay, well, 2 outs, top of the 9th. Men on base.
Hubert Spencer.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Forbes at second, Barrios at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second, played on the back.
And that will end the game.
Second for the horse, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Blue Wahoos took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kevin Sill earns his first win of the season. Kevin Valentin earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the Tom So has the ball for the 5th game of the series.
Hey,
what do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matty, you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher. You're looking at the
Oh,
right guy.
well,
This
we're
guy
already up
seems to
1-0
deliver
here.
More often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th,
What was that?
and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
You're a professional pitcher and you're only throwing 91?
Club as they come into this one tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out.
Boy, this
but one
guy's
that was
throwing
just their
slow.
second win in
I'm not sure
their
I can.
last 8
I'm not
tries.
sure I can slow down to catch up to him.
Team right now, they're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
Count even at
What does this guy
2-2.
even have? 4-seam, sinker, slider, circle change.
Got him swinging,
Oof.
and that will end the inning.
Yikes.
So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Now at the plate, Salomon Barrios.
right
He looked to
fielder,
bounce back after
Salomon
striking out his last time.
Yeah,
up.
let's try
but it
better.
was a
Try to
good
do better
changeup,
this time,
Matty.
huh?
Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
Oh, and then you just ground into that one.
Well,
Come on,
the throw
dude.
has been made, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper.
Hey, here we go.
Into the box.
All right.
Salomon
Well, it's 1-3 now going into the 7th.
Hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get some.
They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
There we go. That's something, I hope. Nope, that's just going to be a fly out to right center field. And the way this game is going, I'm guessing that's going to be the last at-bat Salomon's getting. Well, he gets one more chance.
Salomon Barrios. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Salomon Barrios.
Hey, nobody.
Right, 4-seam, 2-seam slider.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Your turn. Nobody better.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Valentin was born in Massachusetts. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, and a slider. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball.
Man, Salomon, what's going on today?
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing.
Look, I know they don't have good arepas in Pensacola. You just got to get out here and keep swinging.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and no one will track it down.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better.
That one looked good until it wasn't.
Nope.
A little low.
Ooh, that was close.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Another another day. That one might have rung me up.
Hit down the line.
Oh.
Reined in.
And that's just a double play.
First, a 9th inning double play.
Crap.
And they're an out away from closing this one out.
Well, that'll end Salomon's hitting streak, I'm afraid, but yeah, there's nothing I can take away from that one.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen.
You know, I've been thinking about it, and the more I think about it, you know, it's gonna take a long time to get better than Andrelton Simmons at shortstop, so we might as well go ahead and play right field here.
The show is not always the one that was first envisioned.
So, that's it then, I guess. Salomon Barrios is now a right fielder for good. Or, you know, until they decide to use him differently. In any case, I think that's about gonna do it for us today. We're at 396 hitter right now, slugging for 742. Started out very, very well in that series, and then didn't quite do so well going forward. But it is what it is. So we'll go forward another time. Until then, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.